Hey 143 fam, we're going to take a look at your February horoscopes here, both your general overview for the month and love. For those of you who are interested in my giveaway, I'm going to be choosing two winners this month. You'll get to choose between a free reading or a free healing session. If you'd like to be considered, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and leave me a comment below your video, and I will notify winners at the very end of the month. Now let's take a look and see what February has in store. Hey Aquarius, this reading is for Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to take a look at your general overview first, then love. I will have timestamps down below. Aquarius, general overview, February 2020. Aquarius. Ooh, your cards are being feisty. Aquarius, general overview, February 2020. Feisty energy. I was getting that for Gemini too. Aquarius, I'm channeling that someone hasn't shown you their true identity, and somebody's true colors may be exposed this month. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you feel like you are in alignment, your feelings and true colors may be exposed too. But I'm feeling sort of two different extremes here, but the positive being somebody may be suppressing their passion, their love, being afraid of vulnerability, and those real feelings surfacing. And Aquarius actually feeling very safe, being able to do that, or Aquarius making somebody feel very safe, listening to and honoring somebody's true feelings. But I also feel, when it comes through strong enough, somebody's colors may be exposed, and some Aquarius may be like, who the hell is this? I thought I knew who you were. I thought I knew what I was dealing with and what I was working with. I understand, not wanting to be vulnerable, but this is like a whole different personality. This is like a whole different person that I'm seeing right now. Like, what is this? So be careful. New people who show up, vet them. Like, really take your time with new people. But I do feel like it's somebody who may already be in your life, some true colors coming to the surface and being exposed at this time. So let's get a little bit more clarity here. Aquarius, general overview. February 2020. Giving and receiving, okay? I'm actually going to hold both of these up. So giving and receiving is the first card that popped, but it popped side by side. Notice the signs. Universe is giving you signs, and you will be receiving them. Now, you're not the only sign who this has come through for, but this sits at the center of your reading. Pay close attention. Spirit's saying pay close attention to how you feel when you're around people. If something feels off, even if you have no other logical explanation for it, this person's been totally pleasant to you. Maybe you share a lot of the same friends. Everything's been good so far. Something feels off. It's because it is. Please pay attention to that. Spirit is giving you signs, showing you signs. They're meant for you to receive at this time. I do think for many of you, the signs are going to be in some sort of a physical form. So yeah, your intuition may be triggered, and please pay attention to that. But it's almost like possibly being at an event and someone just like making a comment about somebody that just feels like so off. Like, how could you possibly say that about this person? If it really triggers you and it's something that really affects you, sit with it. There may be some truth. Like, I feel like something shows up, a physical sign, a physical text message, a physical email. Spirit's showing me like opening a document or something, and it may be something you shouldn't be opening, by the way, but it feels like there's some sort of like physical, tangible proof. But if you don't have that, pay attention. Pay attention, okay? You're feeling it. You're channeling what you need to channel here. And again, not all of this is bad. Some of this is beautiful. Some of you may overhear a conversation or somebody at a party or an event like, oh, yeah, they have really legit feelings. They always talk about you. You're like, really? I had no idea. Okay, so not all of this is like a negative exposure kind of situation. Some of these true colors are beautiful colors. But moving on to child. There is definitely this theme around inner child healing in February for sure. For many signs, many people. Do understand that some of the signs that you're receiving aren't necessarily about anybody else's true colors or those people being exposed for better or worse. It's a reflection to you, showing you what you still need to heal. If somebody's negative true colors come full circle over the course of February, recognize that Spirit's trying to show you this reflection. Like, how did you manifest this kind of a person in your life? Doesn't mean that you're at fault here. They can, they're responsible for their own behavior, but what is it? Some sort of inner child healing that you still need to do so that you don't attract these kinds of people anymore. Also, too, someone feeling really vulnerable, maybe suppressing some really healthy, loving feelings coming to the surface, may be a reflection that it's time that you meet them there, okay? But regardless, there is some inner child work, but it feels a little more gentle. Please be gentle with your inner child this month. There's a lot of beautiful energy, especially that birthday season energy. It's very kind. I'm seeing like childhood friends for sure. Childhood stories. There's good energy here, but be gentle with the inner child. Please don't overdo it. I do see some of you overdoing it, like birthday season, doing way too much, celebrating a little overboard. Being a little too stressed out when you should be enjoying yourself, like that kind of energy. Some of you working so much you can't even celebrate your birthday or birthday season, okay? So please be a little more gentle. I feel like someone needs to be more gentle with their inner child. Kinder environments, kinder people, spending time with your thoughts and hearing messages that inner child may be speaking to you, noticing signs around the inner child that Spirit is speaking to you at this time. This is beautiful energy for you, though. So giving and receiving, perfect timing. There are some blessings. There are messages. There are signs coming through at the perfect time. Before you get too invested as somebody who may not be of your highest good, or the perfect signs at the perfect time that show you like, yes, I need to move forward with this, okay? You are being guided throughout this entire month. I feel more so than usual, though. You will be feeling, possibly seeing angels, the word angel, somebody named angel. It's like I'm just seeing you surrounded by some sort of protection. So if there's someone in your space that isn't safe for you, there will be a spotlight on them. Spirit's not going to let them keep you in the dark for too much longer. Okay, Spirit's definitely talking about celebrations here, though. Don't drop your guard too much when you're around a bunch of people. I feel like someone may try to take advantage of your vulnerability. Just like have your wits about you. Enjoy yourself, but be conscious of who's in your physical environment, okay? Notice the signs against center reading. Relationship clarifying. Spirit's just trying to tell you something about somebody close to you. Not only pay attention to the signs, but believe them. Trust in your intuition, regardless of how the signs come through, whether they are physical signs, whether you're hearing something, whether it's somebody speaking about this person. Trust this, okay? Trust this. Some of you may feel like, oh, I'm not going to believe that. This is just like hearsay. I've never seen that behavior. I've never gotten that vibe. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's 100% true, but there's a reason why you're hearing that kind of a message. And again, it could be a really good one. I just keep hearing like, oh, they talk about me to you? Oh, I didn't know that this person was talking to their friends about me. So maybe this is a little more serious than I thought. Like for some of you, this is something you want to know. Okay, oops, throwing your cards here. Child, clarify by be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself about inner child healing. Be honest with yourself about the signs of what you're channeling. Trust in your intuition. Trust in what angels are showing you. Again, this is like another protective angel card coming through for you. Be honest with yourself as to how and why you may still be calling in some negative people in situations, if that is what winds up showing up for you. It doesn't mean that you're at fault, again, for what anybody has done wrong, but just owning your role, owning that there could be some karma that still needs to be healed. It's going to empower you so that you don't have to continue to repeat any sort of negative experiences. Crowning, we have confidence. I feel like this is have confidence in angels, your intuition, trust in you, trust in the signs, trust in what Spirit is telling you directly, okay? That feels just so important. But most of all, I'm feeling such incredible confidence. I'm feeling a lot of celebration, maybe a little too much celebrating, but I think if anybody can handle a little too much celebrating, it is you, Aquarius. Really have fun with people. There are some really beautiful long-term friends, childhood friends, maybe friends that have children who you haven't seen in a while. really showing up for you, and that bringing you a whole lot of joy. Spirit also just said someone will be receiving gifts, like you receiving a gift possibly from somebody very significant. That may also be the sign of, wow, I can't believe you got this for me. You do have feelings for me, or we are still close friends, or, oh, I haven't heard from this family member, but you wanted to celebrate me. Like, there's gratitude in that gift that is given. Bottom of the deck here, we have contracts. For those of you who this doesn't necessarily apply to relationships and love, I feel like somebody's behavior and true colors will be spotlighted in perfect timing before you sign a new contract. So don't rush into commitments with anybody, whether it is romantic, whether it is a new lease, a new home, a new business venture. You need to take your time. There are signs, and I feel like you need all month long to gather your signs and make an educated decision, a well-rounded decision, okay? Nothing spontaneous in terms of commitment this month, because it might be something you regret. And if it's somebody beautiful for you, you're going to have confidence moving forward with them, knowing that you've gathered all these great signs and great energy and you've done your due diligence. You're going to have more confidence moving forward, okay? Let's get a little bit more clarity here in regards to love, because there's definitely crossover here for you, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius in love. February 2020. Aquarius in love. February 2020. Ooh, Spirit saying somebody wants to circle back. Somebody is circling back. Doesn't mean you have to let them back, but somebody's trying to circle back. It's birthday season. It's your birthday triggering this, okay? They're thinking about you. It may surprise you that somebody wants to circle back. That could be the true colors that come through, okay? But let's get a little bit more clarity. Aquarius in love. Somebody wants to circle back. Somebody is, even if you don't want them to. There's a soulmate connection. Spirit's saying that even if there is some behavior that has been a little questionable, but it's like not too bad, okay? Questionable, they need to work on it. You're not going to settle for that, but forgivable. You guys are going to get past that. You'll get over it. Even if it was you, even if you're like, oh my God, we were out and we were celebrating and I just like had a little too much to drink and I was a little crazy. And this person's like, Aquarius, I've never seen this side of you before. It's like, they don't care. They just, I don't know. I just see somebody recommitting to a soulmate, at least talking with the soulmate, acknowledging that those soul ties still exist, that attraction still exists, separation at the core. I'm telling you, someone you're separated from, if you're going through a separation, they want to circle back to you. Don't be surprised if this is somebody from like long ago. They're seeing you. They're seeing you. Again, this is just like so tied to your birthday. This is so tied to the good energy around it, around birthday season for you. Somebody being very flirtatious. They may see you very flirtatious with somebody else, realize that that makes them jealous, and all of a sudden it's like, I have to get Aquarius back. I'm telling you, there's just somebody who still has their eye on you, even if you're not even thinking of that anymore, which can sometimes be the case with Aquarius. You know, Aquarius moves on, and it's like, all right, I mean, I can move on with my life. Aquarius, you never have a lack of potential partners, you know? I never feel lack for Aquarius. Even if Aquarius feels lack, there's always that loving energy because you're so naturally magnetic. But there's somebody that you already have an experience with. But we have soulmate clarify by release your ex. Now, there could be somebody you've tried to release. Somebody, because of their bad behavior, you've tried to release, and they're trying to circle back now, okay? For a smaller percentage of you than not, Spirit's saying no. They're trying to circle back, but no. Those bad colors, that bad behavior, those bad patterns, those unhealthy patterns, that hasn't gone anywhere, to cleanse your energy, for you to be happy, honor the separation. Just because it's still magnetic, just because there's still love, it's not enough. You would need to see that person heal. So again, pay attention to those signs. If you're entertaining somebody coming back, you're going to need like the full month of February to see where they're really at. A conversation, taking somebody at face value, it's not going to be enough for you. For others of you, you need to cleanse energy, so that you and the soulmate where there's still love, so you can connect a little bit easier. It's not so much about releasing them anymore or them releasing you. It's about cleansing the energy around the situation, okay? Which you can do very easily with the sea salt bath. I'm feeling more sea salt than sage for you, though, okay? Center the reading, separation. Clarify by let your friends help you. If you've been dealing with the separation from somebody, especially if it's somebody very significant, like a soulmate, like a very high-level soulmate, you need your friends. I do feel like while you're celebrating with friends, it sort of repairs the separation. Someone may see you out with friends, they get jealous, or it's just a fun environment. It may heal something in terms of separation, but the biggest message is that you need somebody's help right now. Don't be afraid to reach out to somebody and ask for help. Also, don't be afraid, if you know somebody that you love is going through this, don't be afraid to reach out and offer your help. Someone may not ask you. You may be dealing with a Leo. I was getting this message for Leo in regards to Leo and an air sign. It's somebody that Leo's supposed to help, okay? And these messages can go both ways. So you may feel like it's not necessarily your ex or your separation, but someone really needs your love and support at this time. They may not have the courage to ask you. They may be so lost in it that they don't even know how to ask anybody for help. So you may want to offer this, okay? If you feel like you are not the one going through the separation, don't take on the energy of it though. Don't be all consumed in it. But there is a friend, I feel, especially like a childhood friend, someone you go way back with. They need you, okay? And also, if you are going through the separation, somebody significant in your life could be so much help for you, helping you heal. Spirit's also saying helping keep you a little bit distracted in a positive way, keeping your thoughts higher vibing, not being all consumed in the separation, getting either you or that friend out of the house so they can celebrate life, celebrate that life force energy, creative energy, like somebody really needing to get out there again. You might be pulling a friend out of like that darkness, like you're coming out with me, dear friend, no more sitting at home and crying, or, you know, and if you feel like that's you, a friend may surprise you and be like, I'm feeling something's off with you. I'm feeling it. Do you need me? Say yes if you do, okay? Flirt here is being clarified by retreat. I feel like somebody's retreating too much. They're just indoors. Somebody's been suffering. It's time to get out and have fun. There's this huge message around Aquarius and people that Aquarius loves being out together having fun. It's not about suppressing feelings. It's not about that at all. But it's about getting out and celebrating life again, because that experience around friends, that experience being social, one that's going to heal, but it may also call in new love. But somebody needs this. Somebody needs to get out of their head and out of their house, okay? Good energy, though, around solid friends. It may be a friend that can sort of see, or you may be the friend who can see the situation around a relationship that either isn't working, where there's some trouble. You may be offering that clarity, like, are you missing this? Like this sign, this is such a huge sign, this is such a red flag, or, oh my God, there's still so much love. Can you not see this? Don't be surprised if that's coming out too. Well, let's get you a crowning card here, Aquarius. Make the effort, okay? If you're going through a hard time with a partner, if there's been a separation, at the very least, talk. Be communicating. You don't have to see them yet. If you're not ready, if you don't want somebody to come all the way back in, Spirit just asking you to have a conversation. But I also feel friendships through this. Somebody just like, do you see this card? Just like leaning over, like, I know you didn't ask for this, but I'm going to love you. I'm going to help you heal. I'm going to help you move forward, because like energetically, I feel where you're at. I can't do nothing while you're suffering, okay? I do think for some of you, you're going to be the friend helping somebody else out. Don't be surprised if someone does this for you. Bottom of the deck, unrequited love. This may be what comes up. Like, okay, there's love, but is the chemistry intact? Is the love mutual? This could be a difficult conversation you may be having with the friend. Like, it's obvious that there's something that isn't lining up here. Or I am seeing for some of you, yeah, there was like a lack of chemistry, but it wasn't permanent. There's love, but there was like a lack of like intimacy of sorts. I'm feeling like physical intimacy for sure, but Spirit's saying like someone stopped talking and it sort of interfered with the health of a relationship. this isn't this isn't permanent. This is supposed to be a temporary experience, maybe why there was a separation. But if you do decide to rekindle with somebody, this won't be the experience you have moving forward. If you do rekindle with somebody, because the soulmate energy comes through so strong, like maybe your journey doesn't end here with somebody that you still love or someone who still loves you. Yeah, I'm just seeing somebody really being able to heal. Even if it's to heal so that the ex can move on, because I feel like someone may need your forgiveness. And again, this could be that person who still has their eye on you after all of this time. You may not even have any connection to them anymore. You may have completely moved on with your life, but they can't move on with theirs. Like they can't release you. It feels like someone needs that last conversation with you. So it may not even be like a reconciliation of like, we're going to get back together and we're going to do this. I think for some of you, especially if you do feel like it's unrequited love, like maybe you're not in love with that person anymore, it's just somebody who's having a really hard time forgiving themselves, maybe for how they treated you. That person may show up and you should gift them that forgiveness. Help them cut those cords, help them release it and move on, because it's actually going to help you. It's going to free up your energy. You're not going to have to worry about somebody reconnecting energy cords, okay? Okay, Aquarius, if you feel like you need more clarity than this, reach out to me. I'm available for private readings. I am available for energy healing work, which you guys know that I specialize in, especially if somebody's like really suffering. If this is you or if this is a friend really suffering, reach out to me. I'm happy to help. I will be back mid-month for your mid-month love reading. But in the meantime, I'm sending you all so much love, light, gratitude. Happy birthday, Aquarius. I will be celebrating with you and my Aquarius friends as well. I love you all so much. I'll see you back here soon. Ciao.